Hello and thank you for tuning into this video. First of all, I'm sorry about like the gross nasaliness. The flowers are out and they're attacking my immune system. So yeah, just thought I'd get that out of the way. That's why I sound gross. But to the real ish of this video, I am going to be doing a why people love you video, or in other words, like let me gas you up. So if you have been feeling a little bit stressy depressy, this is the video for you. I'm going to do a pick a number reading instead of a pick a card. So I'm just going to pull the cards, and if you resonate with the number 1, 2 or 3, just pick one of those. There will be timestamps in the description. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it that way instead of actually like you picking a card. Just pick a number. And yeah, I hope that this resonates and I hope it makes you feel better if you're feeling like shit. So yeah. So for reading number 1, if you chose number 1, let's find out why people love you. Let me gas you up. So the first card, shift your perception. So I feel like you are a unique individual and people appreciate that about you because you don't fit the mold and you're quite refreshing and you make people kind of think, even just not just like a physical way, like maybe you do physically have like a unique style, but I think you have a unique way about you. Yeah, I just feel like you're just not the mold. You're not the societal norm. You're not the girl next door. You're your own thing. You know what I mean? You're not the boy next door either, whoever's watching this. So yeah, that's what we got so far. Harness mystic power. So yeah, maybe you're actually quite intuitive as well and you pick up on things that other people don't. So yeah, like on an intuitive level, like you might feel things, but it's also a mind thing as well. Like the way that your mind works is different from how other people generally, I don't know, see things. Like someone might bring out like a bowl of spaghetti and I don't know what this is. Why am I using that as an example? I need a better example than that. Why am I using spaghetti? I'm obviously hungry. I don't know, like people might go to like a florist course, for example. Let's just say that, I don't know, they give you like a certain amount of flowers and everyone gets the same flowers, but most people kind of do like a more like societally seen bouquet, right? I'm so sorry if this is not making sense. All the people in the class, they make a certain type of bouquet with these flowers that is kind of like the industry standard. But what you've done with these flowers is just do something completely different. Like you've just kind of turned it on its head. Maybe you've made these flowers look like a swan or something. Like you've just made it just unique. Like the way that your mind works is just, I don't know, it's just not, it's not like anyone else. So yeah, you just bring like a very unique flavor to the bowl of spaghetti. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, with the mind thing, I think that you also, the way that you've worked through like a lot of trauma, and especially going back to like the mind thing and the way that your brain works and the way that you see things. Like people can come to you with their problems, and because you've gone through so much, you're almost like that mother or that teacher energy where you can like guide people in a way and make them see things in a different light, to help them to heal, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel like you've been through it and people know that and people realize that. I'm gonna get into the tarot now because I feel like we need some tarot cards in this bowl of spaghetti. Two of Swords. Okay, so you again, like you listen to your intuition. This card is about listening to like your instincts in order to make a decision, and it's in reversed as well. So I'm just seeing as like you're very in touch with yourself when it comes to making big decisions about your life. And that's why a lot of people, you might be that person where other people come to you, like again how I was saying about the that motherly like school teacher kind of energy. You're a very wise person, and when people come to you when they're at a crossroads and they're like, I don't know what to do, like do I do this or do I do that, they come to you because they trust that your insight is really going to help them. Wheel of Fortune. You just turned shit into gold. You're very lucky as well. I'm just getting shine as well, like you just shine. Yeah, like I was saying, like with the going through rough times, things have obviously like turned in your favor. You've been able to turn things in your favor. And you're just like a very abundant person. I feel like you just have like a lot of good energy in your life, and I feel like you're almost a lucky charm. Like if you're in people's lives, people kind of think that, you know, like you can better like their lives. You might honestly like have some people that kind of use you as well, because of that, because you're such like a good high energy. So you have people that are kind of energy vampires and they might not even realize it either, but like just yeah, being around your energy is benefit to them. So yeah, people just like appreciate your energy. Like when you walk into a room, you shift it completely, like you just add your own spice to the spaghetti. So let's pull another one. Two of Cups. Yeah, I just like, again, I'm getting like, because this is Two of Cups reverse, getting like when things don't go your way or there's like conflict, like you are able to still come out on top. There's just like a really big energy of like being able to problem solve and be resourceful, which is why people really love your help and your advice. They love having you around to, like, especially when they're going through like a tumultuous time or they need advice. Like you are just like a rock, like you're really that kind of person. But again, like with the leech thing that I was talking about, how people could be energy vampires, I guess this is like a little message in that to be discerning and protect your energy. And it's good to kind of reanalyze your relationships sometimes and just be like, what am I getting out of this? Like, not that you should be like friends with people just to receive things from them, because that's kind of like the problem with what people can do to you that I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, you know, are you on the same wavelength as the people who are trying to interact with you? Just so that you can, yeah, just like make sure that your energy flow is like correct, because you don't want to be depleted and just giving to everyone all the time. So yeah, just a little message of being discerning, because people fucking love you. People who are not feeling too good in themselves will like unconsciously siphon your energy from you. So just be aware of that. Ten of Cups reverse. I feel like that's almost like a confirmation of that as well. That's what I'm getting from this card, because this is all like happy families, everything's going great, we've got everything we've always freaking wanted. Reversed, I don't know, I'm just feeling like that, like an imbalance with connections that, yeah, it's pretty much just like reconfirming like what I have been talking about. That's what I'm feeling from that card. So I honestly feel like I want to go back to the Oracle again as well. The Star. Yeah, just like talking about like how you're so unique and you bring like a unique perspective, a unique spice to the spaghetti. Like, yeah, like your light just shines like so bright that like everyone kind of wants a piece of the cake, or a pasta 12 from the spaghetti, you know what I mean? So yeah, like you just, without even trying, you shine. And like moths to a flame, people just can't help but see it, you know? So, and the star as well, like that also, it's like a celebrity card too. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be a celebrity, but it just kind of talks about like success in your own right and shining as a unique star that you are. So people might even be able to see that you're destined for a lot of success in this life. And yeah, they find you, you know, whatever it is that you offer the world, like it's of so much value to people. Star ancestor, after I just pulled the star. This is follow the voice of your soul. So you may be called to a unique path, or a unique way of life. This is just a reconfirmation of just do that, you know what I mean? Like life is not worth living if you have to fit into a box that you don't fit into, right? Like if I don't know, some people wanna, this is just a random example, but like some people want that typical, you go and work full time, you buy a house, you get married, you have kids. Some people genuinely like want that and they fit into that specific box, which is amazing, and I'm so happy for people like that. But you may not, like you may want that, but somewhere in your life, societally, you just don't fit into like a norm. Do you know what I mean? An expectation. So just do you, you know what I mean? And I think other people really appreciate that as well, because they can see you doing you because you already do you, and that just allows them to do them as well, which is why they love your energy so much, because it just empowers them to be themselves. You seem to be like a very non-judgmental person with a unique perspective and unique way of doing life, and you're actually successful in doing your life in that weird, unique way. So yeah, just keep doing that. Keep doing that, because it's of so much value to the world. Like life would be boring if everyone was doing the same thing. So yeah, just do you. Take charge with authority. We've got the Lord. So yeah, again, being a leader of your own life and just doing you. I feel like you already do this, because this is what people love about you. So they love that you just do things your way, and that you seem quite strong when it comes to making decisions for yourself, and yeah, just like going down that path. Like people really love that, and you're really just a person to look up to. People really look at you and they're like, I would love to be able to do that. I'd love to be able to carry myself like that. I would love to be able to just live my life like that. So yeah, just, and I don't think that you're intentionally trying to be this like guiding light for people, but I think you just naturally are like the star. Like the star didn't ask to be born, right? But it was, and then it was used to help people get around the ocean, or just anywhere. You know, you just are, you're just the star. So yeah, you're definitely like a guiding light for other people, something that people look up to. But yeah, I think that there is an underlying message here, because people like love you and your energy so much, and they see so much success from like coming your way, and they see the success that you already have. it's just a little message of like discernment on who you're letting into your life, and yeah, where you're pouring your energy into, because you don't want to be depleted. You want energy for yourself so that you can keep shining. So yeah, I hope that this resonated, and I hope that you feel so good about yourself. Yeah, and I'll see you in another video if you like this one. Also, not to be cringe, but also can't help it, I have to be cringe. If you like this video, please give it a like, because it helps the channel and also helps this video to reach other people who might need to be gassed up. So yeah, I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much. Hello, if you chose reading number 2, this is a moment for me to gas you up. So let's get into that. I swear as soon as I like turn the camera on, I don't know how to like talk like a normal person, or if like maybe I'm just like this. Anyway, let's see what people love about you. So that's spring. See your seeds grow. I feel like you've got a really youthful energy about you, and the way that you see life is with a childlike sense of wonder. So yeah, I think you've just got a really like playful childlike energy about you. So you just bring like that youthful positive energy into a room, and people appreciate that, because sometimes things can be stagnant, you know, when everyone's acting adulty, it can be boring. So you just kind of mix things up in that way. See beyond the current situation. Yeah, I also think that, like I was saying, like with that childlike wonder, you bring like a childlike perspective as well. There seems to be like a theme of perspective, because we were talking about that in the first reading, and just how like your energy, it just makes people see things in like a different light. For pile 1, that was just like a unique like energy in general, but for you it's definitely like a childlike, playful sort of energy. So I feel like you have like a really healing energy about you as well. So we've got the Medicine Guardian, which is just in general all about healing. This youthful energy that you bring is very healing to some people, like we're saying about like being stagnant in like the adult world. Your energy is just really healing to others, and it just yeah, brings us back down to like what matters. Like logic matters, but sometimes no logic matters. I feel like you're maybe like a quite like a spontaneous person at times as well. And yeah, just the way that you look at things is like, oh my god, it's like the first time. Do you know what I mean? So Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Yeah, you seem like really bold when it comes to just like doing what you want, or going after things in your life. You do things with a very excited energy and perspective, and that just, yeah, like I was saying before, like with the healing, that just makes people feel really inspired. Okay, trader, exchange energy to create abundance. You may do something for a living that other people really appreciate, and it brings like joy to their lives. It could definitely be like a creative endeavor, considering that this dude's got this little pillow, I think he's got there, that he's made. And it just brings joy and fun to other people's lives. So yeah, whatever creative endeavors that you have, keep pursuing them, because people love that. People love your creativity. They love what you can make. Doesn't have to be like, you know, crafts, it can be food, it can be the way that you decorate your house. Something just is really vibrant about you, like you've just got like a really like colorful energy that people really admire, because you really pull them out of the dark, like unintentionally. So the last one I'm going to pull from the Oracle, Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. So yeah, you're a very talented person is what I'm getting here. You've got, especially creative, just feel like you're a very creatively talented person. You could do that as a job, but it honestly doesn't have to be that. Like, not everything that you do that you're good at has to be like monetized. I'm so sorry, the battery just died on my camera, but I'm just going to come back to this card that I just pulled. So this is the Shapeshifter. So this is telling me that you are so multi-talented that like no matter what you touch, you tend to be able to just mold into that. So like you could, for example, if you're like a really surfy, aesthetic type person, you could go and, I don't know, play basketball and then you're good at playing basketball. Or you could go do ballet and then you're good at ballet. Like, I don't know, you just like naturally kind of fall into whatever you want to try, and you have like a diverse array of like interests, and people can really see that, yeah, you're just like really talented, and no matter what you try, like it just seems that no matter what, like if you set your mind to it, you can do it and achieve it, and yeah, like bear the fruits of that for yourself. I'm just gonna pull some tarot now before the battery dies again and the sun sets. So, Nine of Swords. Okay, I just feel like you're the type of person that has like a really strong attitude when it comes to life, and you don't let things bog you down. Like obviously it's like a normal thing to be sad, and it's a normal thing to go through traumatic stuff every now and then, and to get sad. There's nothing wrong with that, but it just seems that you at least appear to bounce back from things very well, and you tend to kind of use challenges as a fuel to your fire. So that's something that people love about you, is that you just seem like very optimistic, and in like not a toxic positivity way either. This is like a healthy way. Like you just kind of go like, okay, like this is what's been handed to me, what am I going to do with it? You know, you might feel sad for a little while, but you just tend to just keep moving forward no matter what. You don't let anything get in your way. So what have we got here? Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, I feel like this is creating abundance for yourself. I've just pulled like a bunch of different cards as well. The battery's dying again. I'm sorry. Please bear with me if it dies again. Okay, High Priestess. I've just dropped all these cards. Nine of Cups. Five of Pentacles reversed. I feel like that's reconfirming what I was saying before. Six of Swords, King of Swords, and the Four of Swords reversed. You are excellent at navigating challenges, obstacles. Just because like you just don't let anything like get you down. Like I feel like you have a very clear vision of, you know, what makes you happy and what fills your cup up. So when things kind of fall in the road of that, you just never seem to lose sight of your vision, which is great. Like it's an amazing skill to have, and you just have like a good sense of how to romanticize your life, and yeah, just how to like sit back and smell the roses every now and then. Like I just feel like you've maybe got like a really cool aesthetic, or like just the way that you live, like you've just got like just an aesthetic about you, like just coming back to that creative energy. There's just something that you make, or the way that you present yourself or your home or something, that is just a reflection of this like romanticization that you allow to enter your life every single day. And other people really love that and enjoyed that about you because yeah, like it's just a good energy. It's a good, positive, uplifting energy, and it's just nice, you know, being around other people who are like that because yeah, like it's just, we make a very easy, we easily make an effect on each other, if that makes sense. Am I just like talking shit? I'm just gonna pull like a couple more and then round off on this one. What do we got? The Fool. That just like reconfirms that childlike wonder that I was talking about, and just reminds me of this rabbit. See, got the rabbit and the grasshopper. You just jump into things, you just do it. You've got a really good sense of adventure, and I just don't think that you hold back from trying new things. You just kind of, you just leap, you know. You just have like a really good, like fresh energy. You bring newness to spaces of stagnancy. Well, 10 of Swords. I just feel like you're not, like you have goals and stuff, but you tend to not be like we're talking about how you don't let life bog you down and you kind of keep sight of your goals. You don't really get worried. Like if things are taking a while, you don't freak out. Like you just kind of go with the flow, and you just have a really like chill sort of energy about you. Maybe you're a little bit of a stoner. You know, it's like that kind of energy where you're just like, whatever goes, dude. Like we're just gonna roll with the punches. Whatever the universe wills, it's fine. I've got a plan. I'm gonna maneuver it. It's all good. Do you know what I mean? You've got like, even if you're not a stoner, like you have a stoner energy about you, or like a that kind of like carefree outlook. Like you're not a very serious person. Not that you can't take things seriously, but your attitude is very quite carefree, and you just have a lot of faith in the world around you and the universe, and you just trust that everything's going to be fine. Like it's all just going to kind of work out. Again, not to say that you never get bogged down or that you never get sad or anything like that, because that's just a given in life. But you just, in general, overall, like your vibe is just quite positive and free. And like other people really love that about you, because that's an energy that the world needs. Honestly, the world needs more positive, free thinking people with their own little vibe. So not to be cringe, but also to be cringe, if you like this video and it resonated, please give it a like. It helps me and it helps the video to reach other people who need an anti-stressy, depressy video. So yeah, I hope that this resonated, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, if you picked number 3, then this is your reading. Little bit of a change in scenery because my battery died and then the sun went down. So we're inside now. But let's see what people love about you. And yeah, let me gas you up. So, first few cards. Oh my god. Dropping things. So we've got Shaolin Master, which says be graceful in movement and action. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Okay, I think you, like there seems to be like a similarity with number 1 about this like wiseness. I think all of these readings have had like a certain amount of wise energy come up, but like in a different way. But first up, I feel like you're quite a composed person. Like you have class. Like that's like the first kind of immediate vibe that I'm getting. Sorry, there's something in my freaking eye. There's always like something. There's always like some sort of little hiccup. Yeah, you're giving me like a very composed, classy energy. Like, I think that the way that you move is very thought out, and you really think about like the finer details. What do these other cards say? Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed this one, but that's Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. How weird is that? Like those both of those cards. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. It's like, I feel like you have a really just a wise, like, kind of, what's the word, like mediator? Like, you're someone who brings calm in stressful situations. Like, you are a voice of reason. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. So yeah, like I just have, like, you have this vibe about you where you're like quiet, but not like sorry, I'm trying to find like the words for this. I know like mentally like up here what I'm getting, but it's just trying to find words. Sometimes like I struggle, but even that is like, I feel like even a message in itself, because I feel like you don't really have to say much. Like, your energy, like your presence has like such a calming vibe about it without you even really having to say much. And you're very I don't know if like stoic is the word. Stoic. Let me just like Google that for 2 seconds. Stoic definition. A person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. Okay. Being calm and almost without any emotion. Yeah, that's literally the vibe that I'm getting. It's like you're very like very much like a really old tree. Sorry, like sometimes I feel like the way I explain things is really burnt, but I hope that you're picking up what I'm putting down. It's like you're a very old established tree. Like, you are very firmly rooted in the ground and in reality, which makes you a really good mediator and a really good like you're very stable. You have a very firm, strong foundation. So like when a spiritual storm comes through, you're not easily shaken. Like, you're very, you know, very strong. You're a very strong person, but not in like a loud sort of a way. Not like a here I am, like I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in very loudly kind of a way. It's like you just know. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just have, yeah, I feel like you have like a firm sense of self, and I feel like you just see through people's bullshit, which makes people trust, like people generally tend to like trust your judgments. If you're like, I have a funny feeling about that person, I think people should trust you, because you just have this like deep inner knowing. It wouldn't surprise me if the High Priestess came up in this, or even the Moon, or King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Like, I just feel like you're very emotionally balanced. Yeah, because it's like when a tree is like firmly rooted into the ground, it is not going to tip over when there's a little bit of wind. It's just like, I'm good. Like, just like that. Shapeshifter. This came up in number 2. Transform and unveil your gifts. So yeah, I just feel like no matter what is thrown your way, you're very capable, very independent as well. You're able to just handle things on your own. This could potentially have come from a place in like your childhood where you had to do that, and you kind of, yeah, had to be a rock for yourself or others, like even like for your siblings, even for a parent in some situations. But I just feel like you've come from a place of like having to fucking hold it together for yourself, and potentially the people around you, and that's kind of helped to shape the, yeah, just the very strong foundation of who you are. Your discernment is like nothing else. Yeah, like I just feel like your intuition is just like on point. I feel like you're a very patient person as well. I also feel like you're so patient that people might try to test you and push your buttons multiple times, and you'll give like multiple chances, but then after a while, like as soon as you're like, no, this person is just being a fuckwit right now, you'll snap. Like that layer of stoicism, I guess, of that unshakableness is just completely gone. Like when you are pushed to that point, you like the fury is unleashed. The can of worms is open. The bomb has been dropped. Like it's fucking on. Do you know what I mean? And you just like, it's giving like really big Scorpio energy, whether you have any Scorpio placements, where it's just kind of like Scorpio sits and waits and sits back and observes and stays quiet and sees, like analyzes the situation, which is very much your energy. But then when the time comes to defend or attack, like it will just fucking go. Do you know what I mean? It waits for the perfect opportunity to move. So yeah, I just feel like you're a very patient person, but like if you're tested, like you will stand up for yourself. And I think that people might even see that patience as weakness as well, which is why they try to test you sometimes. I know that we're talking about like why people like you, why people love you, and like I'm trying to gas you up. So in this case I'm talking about people who, like the people like that you seem like a bit of a pushover, like they'll kind of like underestimate you a little bit. Not everyone, but some people, and that's like to a fault of their own because they're gonna get it. But yeah, some people might even see your calmness as a weakness and misjudge you, but when they actually see you fired up, they're like, oh shit, like I completely like misinterpreted them, and they're just fully like for you, and they get you, and they just feel like your actions are just completely justified. And then yeah, I just feel like you're quite like admirable, like a quiet, admirable person. What have we got here? Seer, see on the current situation, heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Yeah, you really just give people the benefit of the doubt, but you are very onto it. Like, just because you give people the benefit of the doubt doesn't mean that you're stupid. You always kind of like file things away when something happens. You're like, noted, I'm gonna, you know, give them, but like I said, the benefit of the doubt, but I'm gonna be aware of what I've just picked up on. So, medicine guardian, be open to healing information. yeah, honestly, like this reading is just reminding me of a couple people that I just know personally who are like great people. They're like some of the best people on the planet, to be honest. They're just, I don't know, like teddy bears. It's like on the outside when you first meet them, because they're not super loud or anything like that, it's hard to kind of gauge them because they're not really giving you too much. But then it's like once you like take the time to get to know them and peel back the layers, they are just like the loveliest, most kind people who are very very about just giving people a fair go. But yeah, I also feel like humanity can kind of get you down, if that makes sense. Like I feel like you can kind of sometimes, as much as you give people the benefit of the doubt, you can kind of, like, it really gets you down when people aren't like you. So because you're just this open-hearted, loving person, when other people aren't like that to you and they're in more of like a taking energy, that really gets you down and makes you kind of like question everything. You're like, why are people like this? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I've been through shit, everyone else has been through shit, why the fuck do you have to be like that? So my advice is just try not to take things personally. And yeah, I think you're really good at like safeguarding your energy already, but try to keep your vibe high and try not to let those disappointments from like unhealed people get you down. Winter, take care of your needs. I feel like that just kind of sums up what I said there. You know, just keep your energy like within yourself. The wolf is very, you know, it's the family. It's very much about family instinct. You're very much like almost like a parental figure in a lot of people's lives. Like, not literally a parent, like maybe you are, but it's that energy of just like, you're a very comforting person to be around. Someone that other people feel like they can lean on whenever they need to vent, or if they need a hand. Like, you're just that like that structured tree, you know what I mean? I'm gonna pull some, have I even pulled tarot cards? No, I've just been pulling oracle. Let's get into the tarot. Queen of Wands. Okay, with the Queen of Wands, and we've got Strength reversed, I feel like you need to be in this Queen of Wands energy. Like, I don't think that you always see like the greatness within yourself. Yeah, other people just like think the sun shines out of your ass, especially people who like really know you, who are like in your circle. But I think that you may struggle with like actually feeling confident within yourself, and you know, you might even have like feelings of hopelessness sometimes. Like I was saying, like with the being like disappointed in humans and stuff, I just feel like, yeah, you might struggle with that a little bit, but remember like who you are and that you're an essential role in a lot of people's lives. Like, life would not be the same without you. People would be devastated if you weren't in their lives. Yeah, that's like one thing. You need to gas yourself up sometimes, because yeah, I'm just getting kind of like a sad energy from you. Like, I'm not saying that you're super, you know, I don't know what I was gonna say there, but yeah, I just get like kind of like a sad, disappointed sort of energy from you sometimes. Not all the time. I feel like generally you're a very strong person, but you know, sometimes the big sad, it creeps up on all of us. It's the world we live in, as you know. Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, so, and then Nine of Pentacles reversed. I'm just still feeling this sort of like disappointed energy. This like video isn't kind of, like this reading specifically isn't really going how I thought it would. Like there's like messages of like encouragement here, like for you to just keep reminding yourself of like your capabilities, of how far you've come to get where you are, and the value that you and your story and your insight and your experiences, your perspective is so valuable to so many people in your life, and you just really need to stop underestimating yourself. And we got like the Nine of Wands as well. Just gonna pull some more. Yeah, I think with just like the people, like just seeing a lot of shitty things when it comes to humanity. Like maybe you've had some like really awful experiences, or just seen things or heard like stories of people and just been really disappointed, and it's just kind of like affected your just faith in life. And by faith, it doesn't have to be like a God thing. Faith is just like the universe, it's like whatever you believe in, life, good luck, whatever. So Seven of Wands in reverse. You're not really like a fighter, honestly. Like your attitude is very much just let people live the life that they want to live, and as long as they're not hurting anyone, like just do whatever you want to do. And I think you really appreciate humanity in that way. Actually, when it comes to signs, like it's giving Aquarius as well. You actually really love people. So then when you kind of see a lot of disappointing things from people, it kind of makes you feel, I don't know, like your sense of reality is like shifted. I hope I'm making sense. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You're just very like live, laugh, love. Yeah, so Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like things in your life have not always gone like the way that you wanted them to. Whether that's being like disappointed by family or close friends or something like that. Like, I don't know, I keep saying disappointed, but like that's just kind of like the energy that keeps coming up. It's just like you're hoping for more from people, but they can't deliver on a level that you can because they're not you. Not everyone, but a lot of people. I think like the energy, the message here is to not be disheartened, or to not let negative experiences taint your experience. Because at the end of the day, like if you're such a great person, like, and you exist, and that's possible, there's so many people out there who are just like you, and I'm sure that you can actually think of people right now. So I think you need to focus your energy on those people and try to focus your energy more on the positive rather than on the past and disappointments, because life is 50% amazing and 50% fucked at all times, and it's up to you to tune into whichever one of those you would like to tune into. So yeah, if you're constantly thinking about how everything's fucked and everyone is awful and disappointing, then you're just gonna keep like getting reconfirmations of that. Here we've got like the Three of Wands as well. So this is just all about like expanding your horizons, seeing more than what is just in your little vicinity, what's in front of you. You need to see like the entire picture. So I think people actually like really love you. Just to round off on this, people love your energy. You're an essential part of people's lives. Your knowledge is like unlike any other, whether that's in a workplace where you're one of those people who just knows a place inside and out, you're the person to go to, or just in a friendship way, you're a rock as a parent, like whatever, however this resonates for you. Yeah, I feel like you just need to be reminded of, yeah, just like how awesome you are and how essential you are. Because I think sometimes when life gets you down, you just become a bit short-sighted and you can't actually see the bigger picture, because when there are really fucked up things happening, there is also something really amazing happening. So life isn't just completely shit, and I get it, like whenever you're not in like a good place, it's really hard to see past yourself or your situation. But I think this is just a little message that when you do get in those little, I guess, sad states, it's good to just go outside, whether that's literally or like spiritually, you know, go outside yourself, do something that makes you happy, look for the light, basically look for, you know, the positivity, like wherever your happiness is, like go there and try not to dwell on disappointments, because it's not you. But yeah, I hope that this made sense. This kind of became a little bit of a therapy session or a TED talk, unintentionally, but yeah, if you do resonate with that, I hope that this helped, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Not to be cringe, but also to be cringe. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a like, because it helps me out and it helps to get the video out to other people who need to be lifted out of the stressy depressy of life. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will maybe see you in another one if you liked it.